My mission president held a whole mission conference. We all came to the mission home, and he showed us a 10-minute clip of the Passion of the Christ, where they were nailing Christ's body to the cross, and turned it off. And he goes, "That's what Jesus did for you. Now, what are you going to do for him as his missionary? Are you going to leave the house late? The White Handbook says to leave the house at exactly 10 a.m. So if you leave at 10:01, you are not being obedient and you don't deserve the Spirit that day." I became very depressed on my mission. Like I said, I didn't feel like I knew how to follow the Spirit anymore. Constantly, I was just walking around asking for forgiveness because I just thought I wasn't good enough. Every day we leave the house at least 1 minute late. So all day I'm walking around asking God for forgiveness and asking to be made worthy to have the Spirit.
So this is why it's a cult experience, because if you really do your research on cults, they're based in fear and control.
Yeah.
So if you have fear and control being the center, it's a cult. And it sounds like this was very fear-based, and all the red flags are just going off in my head right now.
There were so many red flags, and we were also conflicted. There were so many bad feelings that we got from him. But at the same time, that was our mission president, and he is called by God, right? And we were meant to be in this mission for a reason. And so he has to be inspired. So we should obey him because he's inspired by God. We would give him a little more trust, and then he would do more crazy things. He made it a standard that we were supposed to baptize everybody within 2 weeks. He basically taught us to pressure people into getting baptized because these investigators, they're like coal underground. And how does coal become a diamond? Pressure. And I felt so wrong about so much of it, but at the same time, just always trying to be obedient. The elder Renland came to our mission, and he said, "You need to stop baptizing." He's like, "You're baptizing way too many people way too fast, and they're not staying in church. You need to slow down and focus on the people you've baptized." He's like, "Stop pressuring people. At least have them go to church 3 times." And while he was up there talking, our mission president was sitting right behind him, red-faced and fuming. The mission president and the APs were so mad that he was changing their protocol.